Okay guys, so I gave you the flip this morning. Here goes the flop for all my oil field workers. Time to sell you some hope. I got the hope for you. From CNN, U.S. bombs did not destroy Iran's nuclear sites. Early intel suggests. Y'all know what that means. It's back on. It's back on. According to CNN, I don't know how they got their news. I don't know what they use, but according to CNN, what Trump said, everything is destroyed. They never gonna be able to come back from this ever again. Well, according to CNN, I guess the Iranians, went down there and they said, nah, your bomb didn't do as well as you thought it did. According to them, you ain't destroyed nothing. Matter of fact, you only took out 3 tunnels out of 6 tunnels, and you didn't blow anything up down here. So if that is the case, which we don't know, that is what CNN. Can I put that on there? Y'all see that? That's the headline. You see that? That's coming from CNN. Not making nothing up. If that's the case, nothing got destroyed. Well, according to CNN, according to the damage in CNN, this nuclear facility can be back up and running within about 3 months. If that's the case, then I do believe Iran is gonna get back up in this facility, have this thing back up and running in a few months, and whatever they was supposed to be making or going to make, most definitely they're gonna turn it into a missile aimed for us. That's exactly what I think. Nah, they may be doing ceasefire right now. If this thing ain't destroyed, they go back down there and build this thing back up. Guarantee they making a missile. They making a nuclear missile, and it's only going to one place and one place only, over here. Which means, WW3 or WWE is not off the table for us. That means the oil field. Well, guys, I mean we in June, so if you guys need to stick around for 6 months to see what the news is coming out with, maybe you ain't got to lead the oil field right now. Maybe wait 6 months, see how this thing plays out. See, we gotta give you some hope. The hope is, if you're in the oil field at least, you hope that there's some type of conflict in the Middle East between the United States and Iran, so they can drill some more of that diesel, that oil, so they can use for the military vehicles and shoot oil prices through the roof. That's the hope. Now, of course, we don't want nobody to get unalived, anything like that, but for money wise, that's gonna be great for your pocket. Okay, so that's the hope. And I don't know, guys. I don't know, man. I feel like if you're in the oil field, you always got to be listening to the news, because the news is what drives the oil field now. Trump already came out, drill, baby, drill. But at the same time, as long as WTI crude prices is below $70 a barrel, gotta understand the fracking companies and all that, they're not making as much profit as if it was up past $100 a barrel, 120, 130. They make a lot more money when it's that high. When it's all down here 60, 50, and 40, it's time to stop fracking, drilling. It's time to cut staff. It's time to cut staff. So we gonna see how this thing play out. I guess it's worth sticking around, because they saying 3 months. They saying 3 months this thing be back up and running. So just be prepared. Okay, now this is how you can prepare if you're in the oil field. If you ain't got no truck, you obviously know hey, go get a truck. Matter of fact, I go get one of Migo trucks before Migo return back. I told y'all, Texas, they trying to make it to where you ain't got to speak English intrastate. So Migo already got his truck on my Facebook Marketplace. I go snatch Migo truck about $75,000, $80,000 right quick, before this thing turn around and they come out on the news and say something like, they didn't destroy it. Well, they already on the news. I mean, it's on CNN. It's all over the world at this point. So, I know, well, I'm not going to say I know, I highly doubt the United States is going to get back up in them B-2 stealth bombs and go send some more bombs to try and finish the job if the job wasn't done the first time. I just don't see them because it didn't work the first time. If it didn't work the first time, now you gotta look at, okay, well, if the bombs that they dropped did not work, well, what's next? Well, what's next? Now you gotta send troops on the ground to go up in there and take all that out. So that's it. If these missiles didn't destroy Iran's nuclear sites, your only option is to put boots on the ground, Americans on the ground, go into the tunnels, and you gotta do it by hand. You gotta just blow it all up by hand. And if we on the ground, oh man, like World War III, World War WWE, it's WWE. So what I'm saying is, you in the oil field, hey, this is a sign. This is a sign of life. It may not be over for my oil field workers just yet. And look, check this out, oil field workers, because you got two things going on. You got this conflict right here that could skyrocket oil field prices, okay? Your second thing you got is that big, beautiful bill. Now, if they pass that, I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm saying if they pass it, it's supposed to be no tax on overtimes, what they claim. If it is, for all my people fracking out there, that's getting that overtime, man, if you get that bill passed and you ain't got to pay taxes on overtime past, what, 40 hours? And then this conflict hit, now you working, you snub that clock in 200 hours a week, because you ain't on, a lot of them guys ain't on no DOT time. They on just a clock that don't stop. You know what I'm talking about? They clock don't stop. The fracking crew, ain't no clock in, clock out. They clock in, they clock out 2 weeks from now. Yeah, they clock out 2 weeks from now. Yeah. So that's the hope. That's the hope. An article just hit CNN. I know y'all like, Andrew, man, you keep flipping and flopping. Well, they keep flipping and flopping too. I'm just giving you the news. I gotta come back, make sure my oil field workers, this is a sign of life. You know what I'm talking about? So will Andrew be getting the PTO and blowing for the 75? Hey, at this point, it's an option now. It's a sideline option. It's a possibility. Depending on how this situation right here look. Right now it's looking like they ain't got no reason to be lying, So this is what I think, guys. Me personally, y'all know I had sold some stocks in the stock market. I'm just holding liquid cash right now. I told y'all for 2 weeks, and then I get back in because I need to see which direction this is going, man. I kind of believe CNN over Trump, because first of all, when the bombs dropped, Trump just came out, next few hours talking about everything's obliterated. But obviously, I was thinking in my head, well, wait a minute, don't you got to go down in the tunnels and see first? I mean, what do you mean? How do you know that? How would you know that? You would have to go down there and see. And according to CNN, Trump, we don't think it happened. Israel said, obviously, if Iran, if they start shooting missiles, the ceasefire is over with. So that's another thing you got going on. They start shooting missiles. Because I'm going to tell you, here's another thing. They go down there and they say, okay, man, everything look good down here. Now, it was told to us that before the United States even attacked, they got a lot of them, what do you call that, uranium or whatever they needed down there. They put all that stuff on the semi-trucks. Y'all saw the video, they put them on the trucks and trucked that stuff up out of there. So, okay, you went and blew all that up, but the main things that they needed is on the truck gone. And now they talking about whatever you was trying to destroy is still there. So they got that, and oh man, it's not looking good, guys. My oil field workers, we got to get ready. You just got to get ready. Because I don't see, they ain't got no reason not to attack now. They got to get some get back. I was just watching the Out of Total last night. Is that the Out of Total? Is that how you pronounce his name? Well, he was talking to that big crowd of people, and they were doing this right here, that video right there. Yeah, I don't know what he was saying, but I was in front of the TV. I was doing that too. I don't know what he was talking about, but that right there, war. That's all war. To America, y'all. D to America. I can't say that word. YouTube AI take the whole channel down. You say that complete sentence, AI take the whole channel down immediately. Can't say that D word to America. I'm the whole channel coming down instantly. As soon as this video hit the internet, gone. Okay, so the reason why I say that, anytime I talk about Iran, the AI flashes the video, and YouTube manually come watch these videos and make sure I'm not talking nothing crazy. Okay, and then once they review the content, then they approve it manually. So if I say D2, you know, if I put that sentence together, the whole channel come down. Can't say that. Can't say that. Yeah. But we're gonna see how this thing plays out. Got something to look forward to if you're in the oil field. Now, me personally, if I was in the oil field right now, I would have been gone. Because, see, what people don't think, what y'all don't realize about that oil field is, there ain't no point in waiting around till it get back better. You can just simply leave, and when it do get back better, come back. Because, think about it, you in the oil field waiting. Man, I'm just waiting, Andrew. I know it's slow right now. I'm waiting for it to get better. The problem is, brother, when it get better, you got all of us that's at home waiting. We coming to flood it. So I don't know what type of get back better, because when it get better, it's gonna get flooded. The problem is that, well, you stuck down there getting the slow money. Everybody else, we shoot. What am I down? How much you making? $1,200 a week? $1,500? I'm good. Nah, I'm good. What you grossing? 4,000? 5? No. What them saying about your rates? Under 300 a load? Nah, ain't no reason for me to be down there hauling that nonsense. Somebody gotta do it though. Somebody gotta do it, and that somebody is you. But like I said, man, you know, if this thing spiral out of control, oil prices shoot up, one way you can always know if it's spiraling out of control is just look at the stock market, look at the futures market, WTI crude. Just go look at the freaking crude oil prices. If they start shooting up, you already know what's going on. They were just at $75, whole thing crashed down. Let me see what the price is right now. Let me do what it is I just told you to do. Go to Google, type in WTI oil price, oilprice.com, click that right there, let it load up. Price right now is $65.12. So it's gonna be slow. As long as prices are that low, it's gonna be slow. Stable, but slow. Now, if oil prices shoot up to 120, which is double where it's at now, oh, then brother, here come the Peterbilts and the 379s and the Kenworths W900s and big block cat engines. I'm talking about big block cat engines. But other than that, man, what I need to go do, cause now I gotta figure out where to put the fleet on that. Yep, cause I am not begging on the oil field, but what I am looking at is all these milk tankers over here, Purdue, right here in Nashville, Tennessee. All y'all milk tankers. These, what are these, 7,400, 7,200, 7,300 gallon milk tankers? Food grade tanker coming down with this milk over here to Purdue. Something tells me you guys are grossing 10K. These milk tankers, huh? Is it milk that's inside them? Whatever it is, look like 10K to me. I think I need to investigate this food grade tanker.